America just hit a jaw-dropping milestone. The national debt has topped $40 trillion. So what are the ripple effects of the national debt to your everyday household budget? What does it really do to your mortgage rates, your credit cards, all of that good stuff? So our Ben Zamora with Wild Wealth Management Group is here to talk about really how it does impact us, because we see the headlines here and it's kind of like, well, that's bad. But we don't really realize how this is actually going to trickle down to us. So what are some of the things that we're going to see this $40 trillion debt impact?
Thanks for having me today, Justin. Well, let's talk about how we got here. Basically, the debt is just like on a household level, how much income you have coming in and how much expenses you have. The debt's the same way. How much revenues do they have coming in and how many expenses? So right now, the federal government's in a deficit. So they unfortunately have to go use credit to pay off that debt, whether you're a household. But how does that affect everyday individuals? Well, it's going to affect them on loans, variable rate loans, credit card interest, and what have you. So, and to an extent, their mortgages as well. Not initially, but maybe over the next year or so, they could potentially tick up a little bit or stay within a range. On the positive side, what it does is raises interest rates from your banks, savings accounts, investment bonds, and what have you. So it does have a little bit of a benefit, but I mean, it's hard to go back and say, hey man, those 3.5 rates on mortgages were awesome, and now we're north about 6.75.
I mean, that makes a big difference.
Exactly.
A huge difference. So, when it comes to credit cards, because we've just seen, I think it was last week we saw the headlines about how much credit card debt people have. Like, it is at an all-time high right now. So then how is this going to impact credit card rates going forward?
Oh, it most likely will raise them. So, and you can
Which that's unfortunate for the people who have really high debt.
Exactly.
If it's going to raise them.
It raises the debt, and it's unfortunate because when you have costs going up so much, whether it's inflation or everyday thing, people have to try to adjust. And we're creatures of habit. It takes a while to adjust from our spending. So, yeah, we might have to use a credit card here and there, but it's always good to create a plan to make sure that, hey, what the rates that are there and what I have in expenses, can we create a good plan to make sure that we can get it knocked out over like a 3 or 6 month period?
So, I mean, how much increase in a credit card would we see if it's adjusted?
It's bank to bank. It's hard to basically say. There's not necessarily, if it's going to go up, this tick. Now on like home equity lines of credits or variable loans, that pretty much goes up with what the 10-year treasury is, and that's a daily number that you can see. I think right now is like 3.75, 3.77 right now.
So what about your home loan? Because that's people want to get into a home. They're like, maybe they want to move, they want to get out of the home into a bigger home or change things up. How does that impact?
Well, it does, because you want to make sure that you're doing your research and finding the best rate for you and your family. You want to make sure, hey, check multiple banks, check credit unions, check private lenders to see what works the best, because if you can save 1/4% or 0.5% on mortgages or any type of loan, that's just more money in your pocket for your family.
There's some what you should do. Don't panic. That's the first one. Be thoughtful about your obligations. It's reduce those expenses. That's so hard, and then maintain cash and assets as well. Anything else that you see that you think people need to know as we're kind of going into this debt, this uncharted territory for some folks?
I think that said it best. You said it best. Don't panic. The debt's going to continue. There's nothing we can do to stop monetary or fiscal policy of our federal government.
Right.
All we can control is what we can control individually, and just be consumer conscious of rates and our spending, and make sure that we can kind of provide for our families through there.
Awesome. Ben, thanks so much. We appreciate it. Good stuff. Yeah,
Thank
good to see you. And we'll be back with another hour of news.